56. And I come back every year because I believe we all need to do our best to help our cancer survivors. The Telethon is in its 41st year, and we are saying 41, and we're not done. We'll keep on doing them as long and until cancer is also done. A big thing we're doing right now is the Road to Recovery program, and that's we assume everybody has a way to get to their treatments. They don't.
The Road to Recovery is amazing. The number of rides per day is like 47 throughout the state. People don't have the resources to get to their appointments. The Road to Recovery allows them to get to their appointments, plus the relationship between driver and patient becomes very strong. Personally, it started with my brother-in-law. I made a promise to him 23 years ago that I would get involved with the Cancer Society because he thought he would be able to, and he didn't. He passed away. And I thought I would be easing out, but 3 years ago, my sister contracted pancreatic cancer. So.
Hi, I'm Jimmy Pekka from the Legends Oldies Band, and alongside me is our drummer, Joe Cordini from the Legends Oldies Band. I'd just like to mention, please call and donate. This is our 14th consecutive year now that we've been doing this, and we really appreciate that with all the donations. And we'd like to thank the committee for having us every year.
Well, my journey, I went through chemo. That almost killed me. My cancer stopped moving about a year ago. I should be dead by now, but unfortunately, with the new things that they have coming out for immunity, for immune systems and things like that, I'm still here, luckily. I'm in remission, I have it too. So please give everything you can for research.
Hi, I'm Jane Doherty. This is the 41st Annual American Cancer Society Telethon, and I'm one of the co-chairs. Well, like everyone, my family has been touched by cancer. I lost a brother to colon cancer, my mother to breast cancer, but I do it because it's the right thing to do, Jeff. We are here, we are fighting, we're going to continue to fight until we don't have to be here anymore. One of my responsibilities is our Children's Art Project, where we involve second graders from all of the area schools, as well as the Hazleton Area High School Fine Art Club. We have some great artwork here, but it isn't just artwork. It comes with a cancer prevention message, and that's so important because cancer prevention is one of the things we're here to promote today. The second graders learn things about eating healthy foods and exercising and wearing sunscreen, and you can see that reflected in the artwork that's here on display at Genetti's today.
Hi, my name is Barbara Conway, and I've been a volunteer for well over 20 years with the American Cancer Society. Very happy to be back here at where we started out. It's our 41st year of the Telethon, and I come back every year because, like many people, I have lost family members and friends to this terrible disease. So we want certainly more birthdays, and we will continue to be here every year until this terrible disease is completely eradicated. That's the goal. Very happy to help out in any way I can.
All right, 41, and we're not done. But guess what? We're almost done for the night.
Almost done for tonight.
But we have less than 15 minutes. Very quickly, Joe Stanavich, Pierogi Joe, called in and he said, listen, make an appeal to all the JCs out there. He's a longtime supporter of the JCs organization, and if you're a member of the JCs, please call in a donation. Now, it's very quiet, 459-1212. Okay, that's one. We have two phones ringing, busy. We need six more. We have less than 15 minutes to go. And I know over the years we've done this, where in the last 15, 20 minutes, Jamie, you could raise $1,000 like that.
Yeah, and you know what?
$2,000.
Last year, I can remember, as we went off the air, the phones were still ringing, and we were still taking the pledges, until the phone stopped ringing. So please, 570-459-1212. We're here, we're on the air for about 14 more minutes, and then the 41st telethon is history. And Monday morning when you call 459-1212, ACS volunteer or staff member will be there to help. And that's what it's all about, to get the resources cancer survivors and cancer patients need each and every day. So we got two on the phone. We got, Joe Clark is holding the end down over there. Jamie's down here, but you're answering. He's been waiting.
Now, also on the phone at this late hour is Jessica McClellan. Jessica's from MMI, got the name right. And we were talking, Jessica, about the young folks generation stepping up. Explain to the folks at home, what did you do and are doing with raising money for the Daffodil Days?
Yeah, so in coordination with American Cancer Society and MMI, we're raising money for the American Cancer Society by selling daffodils, and most of the money that you put towards the daffodil will go right to the American Cancer Society.
That is awesome. How is it going so far?
It's doing pretty good, actually, so we're excited. And there's been lots of kids helping and volunteering all day today from 9 o'clock this morning until 9, so there's a lot of kids out here helping.
When you hear, and be honest, I know you will, when you hear folks, whoever they are, say the younger generation doesn't care, they don't step up to the plate, what goes to your mind when you hear that, knowing what you know?
There's still so many kids who do a lot in the community too, especially with their schools, so there's definitely a lot. Like, I was a part of junior leadership with Mr. Clark, so there's definitely a lot of good kids out there.
And we're going to one last point. You're a championship golfer. You were 10th in the state. What's happening next with your career?
I'm going to Penn State University to study in their PGA Professional Golf Management program.
We are.
Penn State.
Okay, Jessica, great. Awesome. Congratulations on your career and good job.
Sitting next to Joe
and good
Clark.
job with the Daffodil Days. Awesome job. Joe, we're winding down here.
Yes, we are. It's been a long day. I'm very tired. Total is good, but it could be better. As you said, the last couple of minutes, we can do a lot, so please call. It's, we always talk about hope. Hope is the solution here, and hope is with research dollars. We hope that we don't have to come back next year, and we hope that there's a cure soon for the over 100 types of cancers. People think that, there's no cure. They're holding it back. You have to realize that there are over 100 different types of cancer, all have different causes. I recommend to anybody Tom Brokaw's book, A Life Interrupted, Tom Brokaw's Cancer. They were treating him for 3 months. All of a sudden, the treatment's not working. They found out that the initial chemo changed the genetics, is that the proper word, of the cancer. So they went back in, redid his chemo, and now he's doing fine. So even the chemo, even the treatment changes the type of cancer. So these researchers, and you talk about, $300 million to play baseball. Some of these postdoc guys are getting $30,000 a year, working 16 hours a day, looking for a cure for cancer, and they're going to find it eventually. But we need to call.
Sometimes we call people heroes or label them heroes, whether they want it or not. And in reality, the real heroes are those who are volunteering here today, those who are calling in, those who are cancer survivors who are telling their stories. They're the real heroes. I mean, it's one thing that, let's call a hero who is really a hero, and not those who do certain things just because they're sports stars or whatever. It's the mom that goes to work in the morning working a double job, or it's the father who is making ends meet, and the parents who are raising a child, and maybe it's a sick child and they might feel like they're alone. Well, they're not alone thanks to the American Cancer Society. There's families right now, I'm sure, who are watching, or of families at home who are facing some challenges. It's a very dark time and they feel alone, but we're here also saying it's appropriate. 41, you're not alone.
Exactly, and all day long with this, with the survivors, we've been talking about support group and caregivers. I know Amy was in here, one of the survivors. She works here at Genetics, and she wanted to make sure that the caregivers got a heads up because a lot falls on them. But you're not alone. Cancer Society is just a phone call away. There are so many programs that are available. We talk about the Road to Recovery. Those people who drive the patients to their appointments. They develop such a bond. So you're not alone. It's a tough disease. If you decide to be alone, there's help all just a phone call away. And we talked about the spirituality of it too. Father Clark was here. Pastor Rodney Murphy was here. They're there ready to help you to get through this thing. So don't do it alone. That's why we're here.
Okay, Joe Clark, thank you very much. I want to thank you for your time and effort here too over the years, and all of our volunteers. We have less than 10 minutes to go. We're going to call up a lot of the folks here, volunteers. Come on up, guys, because we have less than 10 minutes to go.
While they come
Go
in,
ahead, Gary.
I want to read this one real quick. Patty Tomzak from McAdoo called in honor of Abby's dance with Tracy's dance studio, a $10 donation. So, you know, here these kids were out dancing today. They were having fun in the entertainment section. People were calling in honor of them for doing such a great job. You know, we're at $70,130. We're still a long way here. Even we got 8 minutes to about the end of our telethon here for the 41st year. We're bringing out the gang for the end of the show here. I'm going to walk around, and the camera guys are going to get really mad at me because I'm going to walk around here. But again, each and every year, Jane, Clemmy, they sit off to the side of us. They make sure that we're, you know, we know what we're doing. We know we get the right stats. We give the right statistics, and we know what's going on each and every year. Heart and soul, they lead the volunteers who make this happen each and every year. I do know, and I'm waiting for the cue. We have the credits we have to roll in a couple minutes. And we got
absentee. Randy Pachent's an absentee. She's not here, but Randy Pachent is a co-chairman also.
Mm-hmm.
We have, let's have our young folks come on over here. You've been volunteering. Go on this side, Gary. We try and get as many folks as we can. Joey Gans, come on out. Pat, Joe Senior. You know, we talk about a community coming together, and I'm going to say it again. You know, as much as things we think we don't get along with or we're divided about, and you know, a lot of times it's politics based or religion based or whatever. But the bottom line is we're all in this together, and every family has to go through it, and we stick together. And I've always believed we're stronger together than being separated. I know that sounds corny, but I do. And Jane, you talked before about, and Joe Clark talked about people coming together, and it's a force that can't be beat if we work together.
That's right, and cancer doesn't discriminate. It gets everyone. It doesn't matter what your religion is, what your political belief is. It can get anyone, so it's so important that we work together. We do really work well together as a family here.
Clemmy and Mona, you've been the godmother of this telethon since '79. You're probably thinking you've been calling other things also, which are not family friendly, but Clemmy, this telethon, what has it meant? And there's still a few minutes left. People should call that number, but the work that's done by this group is amazing.
It was amazing, and this year it just seemed even the weather wasn't even our favor. It just seems we had so many setbacks this year, but God is good that we were able to receive and kind people that just like that gentleman came offering now food. It's amazing, and there's a euphoria tonight. As if it was the first telethon.
You're right.
It's that feeling that everybody has. And I said maybe Nico, where is he? Maybe Nino was our good luck charm.
He's busy on the phone.
He's on the phone.
Jamie, come on over here very quickly between me and Gary. You know, we're winding down. Only a few minutes left. We have 6 minutes left. We wanted to tell folks in the Hazleton area, northeastern Pennsylvania, about the American Cancer Society moving forward. Sometimes people see these groups and think, oh, they're a staid, not moving, they're a stagnant organization. That is not true with this organization.
No, this group in particular is recharged, re-energized, has done a fantastic job. Look at this total behind us. And I know you might be sitting at home and you're like, well, I only can contribute $1 or $5 or $10. Where do you think this number comes from? Is all of those. It's not, we say this every time, but it's not $70,000 check that comes through the door. It's that $1, $5, $10. It's the community coming together every single time that does this. And the future is bright, like we talked about the youth. Coaches versus Cancer, Hazleton is awesome with that. MMI is awesome. We're involved in other ways. We've seen MMI students here. The future is bright, but we need the phones ringing. $5 at a time, $10 at a time. You're getting a free meal, right? That's a good incentive.
Ricardo Santos with the Mexican food truck. Moving closer, guys. Hey, Joe, come up this way. Mike, come up this way. We apologize for our backs here to the phone operators. Oh, Joe Sanavage is calling in a $10 pledge. Yeah, we gave the call out. Pierogi Joe gave out. And some donations. Let's read some donations very quickly here. We have about 3 minutes left. Thank you, guys. Here, Gary, take that there. 4 minutes left. And, you know, Oh, one more here? Okay,
We got
thank you.
John Rogers from Mountaintop, a $100 donation, $25 donation from Sharon Drumheller from Hazelton in memory of Ann Amrush. We thank you for that. We have Mark Bodily from Sugarloaf in memory of Pasco Shiva, $100 donation. Maria Beltrami calling from Georgia, a $25 donation. Thank you for that. She's qualified for the food truck one, too. And Joelle Gambita in honor of Lori Marshall, a $20 donation. So thank you for those.
Okay, we have, and we heard just this past week several long-time and people very much involved in the Hazelton area community passed away for one reason or another. Charlotte Marnell just called in from Cunningham in memory of Thomas Marnell, her husband, $100 pledge. We knew Tom, great guy, very committed to the community, and thank you. Joe Stanavich, Pierogi Joe, called in $10, urging all JCs to come forward. Let's move in closer, guys. Stacy Gelgoff from Hazelton in memory of Thomas Hydock, a $50 pledge. And Patty Tomzak from McAdoo, Abby's, in honor of Abby's dance with Tracy's, Abby, who danced with Tracy's dance studio, $10 pledge. We have 3 minutes to go. Bill Schneider, Attorney Bill Schneider, our floor director. We want to thank you again for calling in. Now, they can make donations any time of the year, correct? I mean, they can call that number?
Oh, yeah. Keep calling every single time. I just want to say really quick, too, the future is bright because we have a future because of what Clemmy and the group started 41 years ago. And, you know, we're really excited about that to continue. We do need the phones to continue to ring, 459-1212. But I want to thank Clemmy and Jane for the hard work they put in day out. Jane and Clemmy are amazing. The Gans family, thank you so much. WYLN, everyone else that supported us and sponsored us. I probably missed a whole host. But we've been saying them every hour because, again, it's not only just those little donations, it's all the sponsors as well.
And you know what? And you hit the nail on the head. There have been so many people throughout the day who have been here, whether they were running numbers, they were behind the scenes, they were running info to us in the hospitality suite, in the staging area, in entertainment. You know, this wasn't 6 or 7 people. You know, hundreds of people have helped put this together. It starts right after we end. We prepare for the next one, and it comes right through. So, again, there's so many of them, and we couldn't do all this without the generosity of the Gans family, making sure the camera equipment's here, the trucks are here, that we are here, you know, for the employees are here, and they do each and every year to step up to do this. So, again, this telethon is not just one person. There are hundreds of volunteers who make this happen each and every year.
Okay, we have 1 minute to go. T-minus 1 minute, and then we're history for another year. 41, we'll be back here next year, probably 42nd. Hopefully we won't. Just want to thank everyone who called in, and all of you families out there who are facing cancer right now. Please keep in mind you're not alone. You know that if you're already with the medical personnel. Know that all of us here, young and old, big and small, from whatever socioeconomic background, are here to back you up. The American Cancer Society is here to back you up. Don't be afraid to pick up the phone. Don't be afraid to ask for help. The help is here. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for all of you who have called in any donation of any size. It means that much. And remember, you're not alone. 459-1212. Keep that number in mind. Call a donation if you can. If not tonight, tomorrow morning, Monday morning.
And thank you to everyone who called in today to help make this possible.
God bless. Peace.
Good night.